Back when I was brand new to YouTube, I used to work in a supermarket. From the outside, this always looked like an easy job. You stock shelves and make it look pretty. You check out items at the register, and sometimes you have to clean up spills that the customers swear they didn't cause. Yeah, you get where this is going. Dealing with customers. Now, I want to say that most customers are nice, and they're just trying to get the things that they need. But every now and then, you get customers who can be a bit difficult to deal with. My first bad customer experience was literally in my first week of the job. Well, one of the days of that week turned out to be pretty busy, and I had a long line of customers for the first time. I was doing my best, and although kind of stressed, I felt like I was holding up okay. Until one man in the line stood to the side where he was in my direct sight and yelled out to me over the crowd. "Why is this taking so long? Some of us have places to be, you know." I was very surprised by this sudden confrontation. I was feeling really flustered, and all that I managed to say to him was a little, "Sorry, I'm new here." And he just gave this exasperated sigh as he got back in the line. The lady standing at the front did give me a, "Don't worry, you're doing great," which actually did help. Little did I know at the time that this was only a taste of what bad customer experiences are, though. One very difficult customer I remember having was this one lady who came through with her husband. Along with their groceries, they also had this one big box up on the belt too. I scanned it through and found that it was an $80 blender. As soon as the scanner beeped and showed the price, the woman suddenly yelled, "Aha!" It made me jump so hard. That blender was marked as $60 on the shelf. You got the price wrong, so that means that we get the blender for free. I was both shocked and confused. I, of course, had been taught all of the rules and policies for the store, but this was one that I had never heard of. I can ask to have someone check the price on the shelf, but if it is wrong, I don't think getting it for free is something that we offer. It was like she sensed my nerves and doubled down because of them. "No, the price is wrong by $20. We should be getting this blender for free because that's your mistake." I quickly picked up the phone and called the supervisor over, who then sent another person to check the price while she came down to talk to this customer directly. The lady was not having any of this though. She kept arguing that the customer is always right. Although my supervisor was telling her that if the price was wrong, we could at least discount the difference off of it, this lady was still insisting on getting it for free. But then the worker who the supervisor had sent to check the price came back and told us that the price on the shelf did match. There was no mistake. So all of this happened for nothing, and she would have to pay the normal price. After all of that, the lady decided that she didn't want the blender anymore, and just stayed silent as I checked out the rest of her groceries. It was really awkward. I had never seen a customer argue so intensely before. It was easily my most difficult customer experience. Another time, I had what looked like a grandmother and her granddaughter coming through. I did the on-routine, "Hello, how are you today?" as I got to them, and was met with this not-so-friendly air from the grandmother who clearly didn't want small talk. Usually, I prefer that, but when they're giving off annoyed vibes, it feels a bit uncomfortable. I pretended not to notice that and continued on with my usual routine. I asked her if she would like me to pack her bag, and she said yes. I was very practiced at this point, and was pretty quick and confident with Tetrising items into bags efficiently. I handed her the packed bag and wished them a good day. She did not wish one back to me. As they walked a few steps away, the grandmother paused to sort through her bag, and then says loudly, "She put the chocolates there? They're going to get crushed. Oh, that stupid girl." I was so taken back by that, especially because the only chocolates in that bag was a box of Ferrero Rocher. You know, the ones that come in the hard plastic cover. How is that going to get crushed by a couple of bananas? I don't know if she meant for me to hear that or not, but at least after reorganizing her bag, she didn't make a bigger deal out of it and just left. So those were some interesting experiences, but at least it was a lot more rare to have difficult customers like these. Do you have any customer stories of your own? Please leave them down in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider becoming a channel member. We have lots of exclusive perks like sneak peeks to upcoming videos and even getting your original character in the outros of my videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!